Right, a celebration of the classic New Zealand tunes that you love is coming to Spark Arena in Auckland this August, featuring Dragon, Stella, Fur Patrol, Good Shirt, and the last to be announced on the bill, The Dudes, is pitched as your favourite night out at the pub, only with a few thousand mates. Peter Urlich is The Dudes' frontman, and he's in studio with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
Good to see you.
Nice to be here.
You keeping well?
I am.
Are you looking forward to a big...
It's too early for rock, though, I must admit. I'm not used to being out this early, but no, I'm very much looking forward to the biggest pub gig in the world.
Why is it a pub gig? Like, how will the layout be different for people?
What we're trying to do with the Spark Arena, as everybody knows how it is, you have to go out for a drink or anything like that, but what we're doing is we're creating, the bars will be inside with the bands. So you just, turn from the crowd, go to get your drinks, and it's like one big pub. There's going to be food trucks in there. We've even got the White Lady.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, and we're trying to find some of the old DB Hotel's carpet that was so fun.
How are you getting on trying to find that?
We've got people out there looking right now, yeah. So basically, remember, pubs were the mainstay of New Zealand music. We've got to say that back when the Dudes were started and were playing, we would go on a pub circuit from Whangarei to Invercargill. I think there was something like 15 to 20 big pubs that you could go to, get 600 people in. And people used to go out on a Wednesday night in those days. So it was just this big pub circuit, and that's where we gathered. That was our community sort of entertainment centre. And those pubs are gone now. They're all gone.
So you're going to make one big one?
We're going to make one big one and celebrate it.
Bring that feeling back. What was you must have lots of good memories from some of those small pubs that you were travelling around? Lots
of good ones, lots of mixed ones. I was never really a fan of just of being on the road all the time. It's a tough life. You're in a van, you get out in Palmerston at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. What do you do? But obviously lots of great memories once you're actually playing, you know. And everyone, it was very, very popular, the pub scene, packed. We could do a matinee sometimes. We get to Christchurch and play at the Hillsborough, and we could get 200 people on it at 2 o'clock till 4. We'd go home, have dinner, have a rest, and come back at 8.
So what's changed? Because you'd be hard-pressed to get a decent crowd out on a Wednesday night, or let alone a Wednesday afternoon these days, right?
Yeah, well, definitely what happened, Ryan, was drink driving came in, right? And that's really hit things hard, because unfortunately what happened in those days was people would, friends would pile into their car, go to the pub, drink 6, 7 jugs, and then after the band was finished, they'd go out and they'd drive off to a party afterwards. It wasn't cool. So now that getting back and forward to pubs in the regions, is a bit of a problem. So people tend to just do, parties or very local things.
Yeah. Do you think that association between drinking and music is still as strong as ever?
Knowing that one of our most famous songs is called Bliss, that's a loaded question, Ryan. No, I still think there, but I think
they go hand
it's a
in
bit
hand,
more
right?
moderate. They go hand in hand, but hopefully it's a bit more moderation now. That's what we noticed. People back in those days, and we got to remember that I'm talking. The Dudes were started in '77 and went till 1980, and those were the days when everybody just used to get hammered. Now that's gone now. Well, who can afford it?
Well, true.
At $14 a beer. So, but there's still the nice blend of a couple and a great band, and the atmosphere of all being together and dancing and singing songs that I think that's one of the things that all of those great groups have got, big songs that everybody can sing along to, and you've had a couple, and it's just a wonderful atmosphere. And it's the first time, believe it or not, that we've been on stage, the same stage with Dragon, who was one of my hero bands when I was starting, because they've been going longer than us.
First time ever?
First time ever.
Really?
Yeah, unfortunately not all the original members, but yeah.
We're looking forward to it. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a great one.
Get your tickets.
Spark Arena. You can catch them live for the biggest pub gig in the world, the 2nd of August. Tickets at eccles.co.nz. That website again is eccles.co.nz. Thanks very much to Peter Urlich from The Dudes.